You showed me how to dare to love. So tell me what you're thinking of.
Hi guys, it's ASBYT, and when LG reached out to me to sponsor a video on their brand new 2020 refreshed XBOOM Go PL series Bluetooth speakers, wow, that was a mouthful, I had an idea. I thought I'll do the review, I'll talk through the features, the pros, the cons, because there are some, but after that we'll all sit down together, we'll do a sound test on these, and you can let me know in the comment section below whether, for the money, there is anything better right now on the market than these. And spoiler alert, I think you might find that difficult. I'm just putting it out there. So the importance of a decent set of Bluetooth speakers, I feel, sometimes gets a little overlooked. Often we're looking at the newest phones, laptops, headphones, etc. and looking to buy those because most people use those on a daily basis. But with a set of Bluetooth speakers, you might not do. So a new purchase often gets pushed to the wayside. If you do use speakers daily, then brilliant, you're going to love this video. But also for those of you who don't want to spend a fortune and just want a decent set of Bluetooth speakers for the odd special occasion, a barbecue, going to the beach, parties, etc., but still want that occasion to be special, then you might want to stick around as well because these puppies are not only very good quality, but also pretty affordable as well. We have the PL2, which retails for $39.99. We have the PL5, which retails for $99.99. And we have the Beast, the Big Mama, or Dada, the PL7 at $139.99. So as you can see, we have something pretty much for everyone here. So the PL series is a straight upgrade from the PK series that you may have seen reviewed on my channel a couple of years ago. These were very well received back then, and I've got a sneaky feeling that these are going to be also. One of the main differences is, of course, in design. This is the sort of more rugged, aggressive boombox look that you sort of chuck on your shoulder. Not like that, that would look weird. To the slender, cylindrical look of these new PL ones. Obviously, this is subjective. I think I prefer the more aggressive look of the older ones, but of course, these are definitely better for slipping into a bag, for example, if you're going to the beach, the park, etc. All three of them have almost an identical appearance, although there are some key differences as well. So the same with Meridian text at the top, and we'll get to the importance of that in a second. The power button, Bluetooth for pairing, volume up and down, play, pause, and sound boost, which basically boosts bass and widens the sound field, lifting the overall sound power. For all you crazy cats out there. The play pause button can also act as a voice assistant with a press and hold, which connects to either Google Assistant, Siri, or Bixby, depending on what phone you have, while a double tap skips a track and a triple tap goes back a track. There's a mesh front, which is where the sound emanates from, the XBOOM text at the back, and the side woofers have these funky flashing LEDs, which pulse and flash in line with the beat. Looks pretty sick when the dual action bass is in full flow. There is a potential flaw here because of the moving parts, which I'll touch on later, but the PL2 doesn't have that concern because its sides don't move. There is no dual action bass or flashing LEDs here due to the size and cost, and instead we have hidden under one side the Type-C charging port, aux, dual button, which allows you to pair two speakers together and play them at the same time, which is really cool, and a reset function. We do also have these features buried away on the PL5 and PL7 under the flap at the back, but we also have a multi-button which allows you to pair up to 100 speakers at the same time if you decided to have the maddest party ever. I don't have 100 here, unfortunately LG only sent me one of each. Maybe next time, LG. Also here we have a button to turn off the LEDs to conserve battery life, which we'll come to, and a USB Type-A port as well on the PL7. You can also pair them to a compatible TV if you so wanted to, have a bit of stereo action going on with your Bluetooth speakers, and because of their design and build, they are IPX5 water resistant, so fine for a bit of rain, a drink spillage if you're having a bit of a crazy party like I said, but I wouldn't submerge them in a swimming pool. Before we get onto battery life and that all-important sound test, why do LG keep partnering with Meridian? Well, quite simply, why change a winning formula? Meridian developed the first ever active loudspeaker system, the first audiophile quality CD player, and their own flagship DSP 8000 speakers cost $100,000 US. Safe to say, they do audio pretty well. The fact that you're getting some of the Oracle's expertise within these at just a fraction of the cost is pretty awesome. I've said it before and I'll say it again, if Meridian are involved in an audio product, it's a yes from me. So as well as all of that Meridian tech bundled inside these, they've also stuffed in some pretty decent batteries as well. So you get 10 hours of battery life with the PL2, you get 18 hours with the PL5, and you get 24 hours, a full day's charge with the PL7. These numbers are with the volume at 50% and the LEDs turned off. So you may not get quite that much if you are maxing out the volume and having the LEDs blasting away as well. But to be honest, at 50%, you're still getting a really loud sound. And you'll be able to hear for yourself now, because we're going to do that all-important audio test. And again, remember to let me know in the comments after hearing these, are they the best at this sort of price range? So I'm going to start with the PL2, then I'm going to go to the PL5, and then to the PL7. The McDaddy, I think I called it earlier, or the Mama, whatever. Please remember that you are hearing this through my microphone and through your speakers or headphones. So you're not going to get quite the same sound as I'm getting here, but you'll get a rough idea. So I'm just going to find some copyright royalty-free music for you, and I'm going to start with the PL2. That is really bad dad dancing. That's without sound boost. Now we're going to go with sound boost. You're definitely getting a little boost. Clues in the name. Right, now we're going to jump to the PL5s.
Down and out, but look. I'm trying to get where I'm going, but haters be trolling. That's what they thinking you got me right where you want me. I tell a ghost just duck, sending them shots, we send them back.
Right, let's jump to the PL7s, the McDaddies. Just that little bit dirtier, a bit grimier. I'd like to make a straight apology for my dancing in this video. You've had to sit through it, and if you're still here, then you've done a good job. So as you can hear there, you don't have to take my word for it. You can hear the quality of all of these three. You get a sound on all of them that has so much punch while still maintaining great balance. With clean and crisp vocals, and no matter how loud you go, at no point do you ever feel that they've lost control of the output. You obviously get a richer, deeper bass the larger you go up the scale, so the PL7s are going to be for you bass heads out there. And as the PL2 doesn't have the dual action bass, it does show its limitations, but I feel there's enough and the mids and highs are still great. Now yes, there may be speakers on the market that are louder than these, for example, but I think you'll struggle to find anything quite as balanced. The stereo setup sounds awesome when it works, although sometimes it does drop out of sync if you're using your own phone software to do it, and you have to pause and then play for it to reset. When you pair them the way that LG actually advise you to, you don't really get that problem, but it's something to note. And that leads me on to a couple of the negatives, because like I said at the start, not everything here is nice and rosy. Unfortunately, as cool as these side woofers are, due to the moving parts, if you were to drop them, you may potentially cause a little bit of damage. Again, that would only apply to the 5 and the 7, because the 2 doesn't have them. Also, in all honesty, the battery indicators on the 5 and 7 are pretty poop. I've got to call a spade a spade. If they were to make a future product, I would like to see a 4 or a 5 bar gauge to let you know exactly where you are on that scale, so that you can plan to charge them a little bit better. More information there would just give you a more accurate reading. So you've heard a bundle of information there about this bundle of LG speakers, so it's time for a wrap up. 3 great speakers that will suit a huge variety of people for different reasons. But for me personally, as good as these two are, the 5 and the 7, and they are better than the 2 for obvious reasons, larger size means that they're able to produce more sound and richer, deeper, but for how small and portable the PL2s are, for the tech that you can fit in there, and for just £40, I think they're pretty incredible. Let me know in the comment section below which of the 3 you prefer. At this price, is there anything better? Like and share if you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Subscribe if you love everything tech, breaking tech news, unboxings, reviews. I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. Say ASBYT, peace out.
Do just what you want.